Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Family Moments as we continue our special creature features series by showcasing different animals to help us teach the truth
about what matters most.
Exactly. And today, we're going to have some fun with a mule.
A mule? I can't say I know a whole lot about mules, except I know they can kick pretty well.
You got that right. A mule's kick is amazingly quick, powerful, and potentially life-threatening. In short, he packs a pretty good punch. Can you imagine being able to do that?
Yeah, I can.
You can?
Yeah, I just signed up for a kickboxing class, and I'm getting really good at it.
Oh, brother. And I suppose you're going to tell me you pack a pretty good punch, too.
I don't know. Why don't you be the judge? I'll take that as a yes.
Hey kids, Pastor Robbie here, along with my lovely assistant and wonderful daughter, Sadie.
Hello.
And today, we're going to have some fun learning about being kind.
Being kind? I like the sound of that. But what do mules have to do with being kind?
Well, have you ever heard of the phrase, he's as stubborn as a mule?
Yeah, that's a pretty common phrase.
Well, being stubborn is when you're determined to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and you're not willing or open to changing your mind. And usually it's done in a way that annoys other people.
That doesn't sound very pleasant at all.
No, it doesn't. That's why we're going to learn about kindness, which is really kind of the opposite of being stubborn.
Good plan. Do you have a verse in mind?
I do. It comes from Proverbs 11:17, where it says, "Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves."
That sounds pretty harsh.
It does, but it's true. Have you ever been so stubborn and unwilling to change your mind that you annoyed people with your hard-heartedness?
Well, yeah. I do remember playing a board game with my family once, and I was convinced that my brother was cheating. I was so stubborn and sure I was right, I made a big scene and got sent to my room.
Sounds like your stubbornness did bring ruin.
Yeah, for me. They ended up playing without me and had a good old time.
What a bummer.
And the worst part is, if I wouldn't have been so stubborn and just listened, I would have found out that he wasn't actually cheating. He just didn't know all the rules.
That's a great example. Not only can stubbornness lead to ruin, but it's not a very attractive way to live the Christian life.
Good point.
The Bible says we are God's chosen people, and we should clothe ourselves with kindness.
Interesting.
Yeah, imagine wearing a Jesus t-shirt, or one that says, "I like being kind."
I guess it wouldn't be good to wear clothing like that and then be mean or stubborn with others.
I think you're getting the idea.
So, are we actually going to see a real mule today?
We are. Come on, let's go. Okay, Sadie, meet Gus.
Hi Gus, he's cute. So, what's the difference between a mule and a horse?
Well, a mule is actually a cross between a male donkey and a female horse. Mules have shorter heads, longer ears, stronger hooves, and thicker skin than horses do. Plus, they don't eat or drink as much. This is actually a donkey we've got here. It's hard to find an actual mule these days.
Interesting. He seems pretty nice.
He does. He's pretty stubborn too. I know we talked a lot about mules being stubborn, but that doesn't mean they're horrible creatures. Mules are strong animals that can work in all conditions and weather. They're intelligent and they enjoy social interaction. They're actually quite gentle and make a great family pet.
Wow, can we?
No.
Rats.
Here's a few more mule facts. A male mule is called a John. A female mule is called a Molly. George Washington was one of the first who saw the value of mules. He was called the father of the American mule. October 26th is the date of National Mule Day. Mules can weigh anywhere from 50 pounds, which would be a miniature mule, all the way up to 1,000 pounds, which would be the draft mule. Mules don't eat meat. They only eat plants, grass, vegetables, shrubs, and weeds. And a mule's lifespan is 30 to 50 years, much longer than a horse.
I think Gus is saying he wants to come home with us. Are you sure we can?
Not a chance.
Now look who's being stubborn.
I'm being firm in a loving way.
Good point. I guess there's a right way to handle every situation.
Exactly. Being kind is a beautiful thing. So, Sadie, what did you learn today?
I learned that being stubborn is when you're determined to do things your way and you're not willing to change your mind. Not only does it annoy people, but it's also not very Christ-like.
Exactly.
And when we treat others kindly, instead, we win. But when we're cruel, we lose. Being cruel only brings ruin on ourselves.
Very good. Now, I hope you got a kick out of beating Gus.
I did, but speaking of kicks, don't you think you're standing a little close to his back legs? You don't want to get hurt.
Oh, Sadie, I'm not worried. Gus and I go way back, don't we, Gus?
We'll see you around.